Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome to the Wake Up Workday Morning Show. I'm your host, Tony Gilfillan, your developer advocate, helping you through this crazy AI world. All right. So today I really want to talk about MCP servers specifically and how we can build them out using Claude Loops. So let's go ahead and jump over to my screen here. Make sure everything's working and up to date. Yep, perfect. Before I jump into the Claude looping on my little hackathon MCP server, I do want to call out a couple things. If you guys missed the DPUC yesterday, there's some really cool stuff coming. One is an update to the Workday Developer CLI, which I am super excited about. So we'll be able to essentially do more stuff in an IDE versus in the app builder on the dev site. Next is the EA program for orchestrations being created as MCP tools. So this is basically going to fast track being able to turn orchestrations into actual MCP tools that you'll be able to use for your MCP servers and agents and all that fun stuff. So really cool stuff. I will drop this one if you guys don't have it into chat. I need to log in again to chat. Here's my multi-factor. Always authenticating. Bear with me one sec, guys. I'm about to drop this link into chat, but I need to log into the chat first via my streaming service here. This. Just drop this right into chat now. All right. So that developer forum post, if you're looking to get into that EA program, sign up and more information is all on that forum post that I just posted in chat. All right, so let's take a look at how we're going to actually build more MCP tools into my hackathon app. So I have my hackathon app. It can do stuff. It has a couple tools in it. One was for that worker profile information that we stuck onto just its own little page in my hackathon app. And it also has the OAuth flow baked into it. I think the most important part of that I won't have to essentially rework is the OAuth flow. So now that I have my tokens coming through and it is tied to my user Logan McNeil, I can essentially just start building different APIs into that MCP server, and then if Logan has access to those particular APIs, she'll be able to use those tools. So let's go ahead and start working on that. So again, we're going to use Claude Loops to kind of automate this as quickly as I can. So we'll create, if you are not familiar with Claude Loops, I did create a quick little video on that yesterday, just walking through kind of the nuances of using loops and some of the downfalls and gotchas with running them and running them concurrently when you have multiple. So the command for that is /loop. I am in my Claude terminal already. So we're going to do These will probably take a few minutes. So let's say every 5 minutes, we're going to run this prompt, and I want to create more MCP tools for the Workday MCP server in this project. And then I'm going to use the WSDL that I pulled down to create that initial Git worker profile information. So essentially, I'm going to just let my Claude loop over the existing WSDL that I pulled directly from my tenant. So it's got, you know, all that good information about how to run these web services. So this document's thousands of lines long and contains basically every single Workday operation underneath the staffing web service. So it's quite robust, but let's go ahead and see what this Claude Loop can do as far as just iterating and creating tools for myself, while I don't really have to do anything. Loop through the operations in the staffing WSDL.xml that is in the root directory. Create one tool at a time. And I really want to basically document these operations wherever they're built. So then I'll have a document to reference when I want to implement these tools somewhere else in my app. And document all the... That's another question. Do I have documentation already in my MCP server? Probably not. Nope. So all I really have in here is a few Python files, my SOAP Python, my REST Python, and my Orchestrate Python, and then my auth Python. So those are the 4 different tools that this thing essentially has built. Both the REST and the SOAP are hitting that same backend web service. One's just using the REST service, one's using the SOAP service. And then I also tied to that one Orchestrate that I built for my ticket business object. So I am going to just kind of let this thing start cooking, and I want it to start documenting for me as well. Document all the current operations in the MCP server in a MCP, what will we call this? MCP README .markdown that lives in the root folder as well. Whenever you create a new tool, document it there as well. Another cool thing you can do with loops, you can use slash commands that you've created for your Claude also in here, and you can also use agent teams, and you can also use skills. I'm not doing any of that right now, but maybe in future iterations after I see a loop or two of this, we'll see if we need to adjust what skills we need to add to this. So basically, as you're running loops and you're going through this workflow and you're kind of rethinking how you do your development on stuff, basically you let your robots do the thinking. As you have to ask it to do different things or do something particular, if you have to do it more than once, that's a really good candidate for a Claude skill. So turn that into a skill so it doesn't have to ask you again. It's going to just do the thing that you want it to do. That is specific for your particular workflow. So this looks good enough for now. Let's go ahead and just see what this thing can cook up for us. Oh, now I gotta log in again. I did solve this problem yesterday too. I ran into some... That's gonna blow up because it's the wrong profile. Close this one. basically I was getting an authentication error yesterday that had certificate issues that I had to basically tell Claude where my firewall certificate was being put. So that was on me. I did not. Oh, I think we can get in a timeout now. Always authenticating with something. Let's try this one more time. Give me the code. Slowly but surely. Anytime now. Oh, it does not like me being live. Code, finally. Nope, that's not the code. Copy. Come on. This is taking its jolly sweet time. Something about me streaming and trying to authorize at the same time just does not play well together. All right, I think I'm gonna have to do my little fix again to tell it where my certificate is. Oh, voice is now available. That's cool. Oh, goodness gracious. One moment, guys. Just gotta fix this problem one more time. Restart my terminal completely here. Oh, Claude. Failed to open socket. That's new. We're troubleshooting Claude today. Need to do this. Definitely connected to the internet, Claude. What is going on here? These darn certificates are just... Okay, what do I need to do here? Why is it not accepting my darn certificate? I'm going to figure this problem out. Man, every single day it seems like I have some issue while I'm in the middle of something too. It works, and then it doesn't like the certificate. This, that, and then trust this certificate. Not liking the shell command? Oh, because it's not a shell, it's a Mac. Am I doing this? Goodness, where is the problem here? Here we go. And certificate and no, and apply the changes. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Dark mode. Come on now. Gotta get one loop in here. It is just spinning on this authorization side now that it is connecting. Come on. Come on, Anthropic. I believe in you. It's got a 15-second timeout here, so come on. No dilly-dallying. I wonder if I copy this any quicker instead of the redirect it does. Or not. Oh, goodness. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this working again, and tomorrow I'm going to be on my other PC that I'm also have Claude on that we'll fiddle with this with, because it is just a GitHub repository. It doesn't need to be on, specific Workday stuff. So we will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll definitely see what this loop comes up with as far as spinning up new